Horoscope predictions.
Aries.
Today, Aries, you may find yourself navigating a landscape of shifting dynamics, both at work and in your personal life. The energy around you encourages bold decisions, but not the kind that burn bridges, rather, ones that build better structures for your future. A conversation you've been putting off may finally come to the surface. And while it might feel tense at first, you'll discover that honesty becomes your greatest asset today. You're craving progress in career, relationships, and personal growth, but remember, sustainable success isn't just about speed, it's about timing. The more you pause to understand the motives behind your impulses, the more strategic your actions will feel. In your social world, someone may challenge your ideas or question your leadership style. Instead of reacting defensively, take this as an opportunity to refine your message and show how much depth you truly have behind your drive. You're entering a phase where people see you not just as a doer, but as a thinker, someone who's learning to combine instinct with patience. Tonight, your body may ask for grounding. A slow meal, quiet reflection, or a walk under the fading evening light. Trust that these small moments of stillness prepare you for bigger leaps ahead. Lucky colors: amber, jet, rust. Lucky numbers: 2, 14, 37.
Taurus.
Taurus, this day brings a mix of clarity and gentle confrontation, particularly regarding your values and how they align with the people around you. You may realize that a recent choice, perhaps financial or emotional, no longer feels right. That's okay. The universe is nudging you to adjust your priorities, not abandon them. You might be reevaluating the way you invest your time, money, or loyalty. Someone's inconsistency may disappoint you, but this moment helps you reaffirm what's truly worth your energy. In your professional world, you may feel drawn to improve a skill or reorganize your environment, seeking stability through structure. On a more personal level, this is a day to nurture your comfort zones without becoming confined by them. You may crave home-cooked food, familiar scents, or peaceful surroundings, anything that reminds you of security. The energy supports both intellectual breakthroughs and emotional clarity. In love, spontaneous plans could lift your mood. Even a short drive, a new cafe, or a lively conversation can recharge you. Let curiosity lead, but don't let it scatter you. By evening, you'll see how a few grounded choices can turn chaos into progress. Lucky colors: indigo, coral, silver. Lucky numbers: 5, 19, 33.
Gemini.
Gemini, today highlights your communication power, but it also challenges you to use it wisely. You might feel pulled between multiple priorities, work tasks piling up, social connections demanding attention, and your own thoughts running faster than you can process them. The trick is not to silence your curiosity, but to channel it into focused action. If a misunderstanding has lingered in your recent interactions, now's the moment to clear the air. The planetary energy favors honest dialogue, especially when you balance logic with empathy. Someone may finally express what they've been holding back, and your response will set the tone for what comes next. This day also shines a light on your mental habits. Are you overthinking something that could be solved with one simple conversation? Or maybe you've been avoiding a creative project that requires just an hour of your full attention? The energy supports both intellectual breakthroughs and emotional clarity. In love, spontaneous plans could lift your mood. Even a short drive, a new cafe, or a lively conversation can recharge you. Let curiosity lead, but don't let it scatter you. By evening, you'll see how a few grounded choices can turn chaos into progress. Lucky colors: indigo, coral, silver. Lucky numbers: 5, 19, 33.
Cancer.
Cancer. Today's energy encourages you to step back and take a hard look at how much emotional weight you've been carrying lately. There's a quiet tug between wanting to nurture others and realizing that you also need care, rest, and validation. Someone's mood may affect you more deeply than expected. A family member, a close friend, or a partner. And while your instinct is to fix things, the universe is gently reminding you that not every wave needs your hands to steady it. Your sensitivity is your superpower, but it's also your compass. Use it to sense where boundaries need to be drawn. Whether it's saying no to another last-minute favor or setting clearer expectations in your relationships. Today gives you a chance to reclaim your emotional balance. On the professional side, you might feel slightly overwhelmed by tasks or deadlines that require consistent attention, but you'll find comfort in small victories. Checking things off, cleaning your workspace, or finishing that message you've been delaying. There's also a quiet breakthrough coming through reflection. Maybe you'll realize that what you've been chasing externally, recognition, stability, reassurance, can actually start from how you speak to yourself internally. By evening, the energy lightens. A movie, a warm bath, or an honest talk could help you release the tension you didn't even realize you were holding. Don't underestimate the healing power of ordinary moments today. Lucky colors: ivory, plum, teal. Lucky numbers: 4, 17, 35.
Leo.
Leo, this Sunday pushes you to think about leadership, not in a dramatic or showy way, but in the quiet, everyday sense of how you influence others. You may find yourself taking charge in a situation where no one else steps up, or offering motivation to someone who's lost their spark. While you naturally shine, today asks you to balance that charisma with humility. A recent misunderstanding could come full circle now, especially if pride got in the way earlier in the week. The best move: listen more than you speak. There's something powerful about showing you can hold space for others, even when you have your own opinions ready to roar. In your career or creative pursuits, momentum is building, even if results aren't visible yet. Keep tending to your vision behind the scenes. Progress made quietly now will show publicly soon. Financially, a practical conversation or decision might be necessary, especially if recent spending has leaned toward indulgence. Emotionally, you may feel torn between craving attention and needing solitude to recharge. Allow both. You can still be radiant while taking a step back to reassess. By nightfall, a message, compliment, or unexpected sign reminds you that people notice your efforts more than you realize. Keep your confidence steady, but stay open to growth. Lucky colors: gold, denim, charcoal. Lucky numbers: 9, 21, 44.
Virgo.
Virgo. Today's tone is practical yet reflective, the kind of day that encourages you to slow down and refine what's already working, rather than chase something new. Your analytical side is sharp, but try not to turn it inward as criticism. Whether it's your health, your habits, or your daily routine, this is a time to focus on consistency over perfection. Small improvements bring major results if you keep at them. Someone at work or in your circle may seek your advice, and while you'll have insights to offer, remember not to carry their worries as your own. You've been learning how to help without overextending yourself, and today tests that progress. Emotionally, you might be craving order or calm, especially after a week that felt mentally scattered. Organizing your space, planning meals for the week, or simply making a list could help you feel centered again. However, this energy also encourages you to loosen control where it's no longer serving you. If a plan keeps getting delayed, maybe it's the universe's way of creating space for something better. A moment of clarity could arrive late in the day, perhaps through a casual chat, an article, or something you overhear, reminding you that growth doesn't always come through hustle. Sometimes it arrives through stillness. Lucky colors: sage, pearl, mahogany. Lucky numbers: 3, 18, 40.
Libra.
Libra, today feels like a quiet, balancing act between the life you're managing and the one you're trying to create. You might notice tension around decision-making, maybe in your relationships, your schedule, or a financial matter that's been hovering in the background. The energy around you urges clarity through calm, not haste. Conversations today may highlight where you've been compromising too much or giving your time to things that no longer reflect your priorities. Hat awareness can sting at first, but it's meant to help you reclaim direction. If you've been trying to please everyone, today gently reminds you that not every relationship needs constant harmony to be healthy. Sometimes it needs truth. Work-wise, your diplomacy serves you well, especially if you're mediating between different personalities or opinions. But don't let charm replace boundaries. You may be the peacemaker in a group dynamic, yet beneath that role, you're also learning how to assert yourself without guilt. In your personal life, an honest exchange could lead to surprising closeness. Vulnerability opens doors today. By evening, you might feel drawn to restore balance through beauty or stillness. Tidying your space, journaling, or taking a quiet walk somewhere scenic. Each small action reminds you that balance isn't a permanent state. It's something you adjust moment by moment as life shifts around you. Lucky colors: taupe, sky, onyx. Lucky numbers: 6, 25, 39.
Scorpio.
Scorpio, this is a day of deep introspection, the kind that pushes you to face what you've been avoiding, but in a way that brings empowerment, not heaviness. Something or someone may trigger an emotional response today, maybe a reminder from your past, or a situation that tests your patience. But beneath that tension lies valuable insight. You're being shown where old habits of control or secrecy might be limiting your growth. The more honest you are with yourself, the more you'll realize that vulnerability doesn't weaken your power, it refines it. If you've been holding back a conversation, especially about your feelings or plans, today offers an opening to express them with clarity and strength. Professionally, there could be progress behind the scenes, subtle but significant, especially if you've been working on something that requires focus and strategy. Financial or career moves may involve longer-term outcomes rather than immediate gratification. But that suits your nature. You understand the value of patience. Emotionally, the evening brings a sense of grounding. You may feel drawn to privacy, deep talks, or simply silence, a kind of personal reset. This is also an excellent time to let go of resentment or old emotional clutter that's been clouding your mind. Renewal starts quietly, often in moments where no one's watching. Lucky colors: maroon, steel, sand. Lucky numbers: 1, 16, 42.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius today brings an awareness of connection, the people you align with, the causes you care about, and how your beliefs are evolving. You might feel torn between your independence and a growing need for collaboration or community. That tension can lead to breakthroughs if you let it. A conversation could open your mind to new ideas, or a friend may challenge your perspective in a way that helps you grow. It's not about being right or wrong today, it's about staying curious. If travel or planning has been on your mind, you might feel the urge to map things out, even if the journey is still months away. In your work or creative pursuits, this energy brings motivation to take an existing idea and give it structure. You're starting to see that freedom doesn't mean chaos, it can coexist with discipline. Financially, this is a moment for clarity, especially if you've been juggling too many goals at once. In love, someone may surprise you with honesty, revealing what they truly feel. Pay attention to tone as much as words. Tonight, grounding rituals will matter. A long drive, laughter with a friend, or even time outdoors under the stars. You're not just chasing adventure anymore. You're learning how to live it with presence and purpose. Lucky colors: cerulean, mustard, ivory. Lucky numbers: 7, 20, 38.
Capricorn.
Capricorn today highlights the quiet power of responsibility, not the kind that weighs you down, but the kind that defines your growth. You may feel the pull between structure and change, especially if recent plans have started showing cracks. Something practical, a project deadline, a career shift, or a family matter may require your firm decision. And while others hesitate, you're likely the one who will bring calm order to it all. The challenge, however, is not to shoulder every task alone. You've been working hard, but burnout lurks when you forget to delegate or rest. The universe is asking you to trust the process and the people around you a bit more today. In your personal life, emotions run deeper than you're letting on. A partner or close friend might sense your distance and reach out, giving you a moment to soften the edges you usually keep guarded. This isn't a day for pretending everything's fine. It's a day for quiet honesty and self-respect. Financially, stability grows from consistency, not speed. Even small steps toward a goal today will matter. By evening, a sense of accomplishment replaces stress as you realize that progress isn't about how much you do, but how intentionally you do it. You're building something lasting, even if it's taking longer than expected. Lucky colors: graphite, olive, cream. Lucky numbers: 8, 15, 36.
Aquarius.
Aquarius, today asks you to reconnect with your sense of purpose, that inner vision that often guides you more than any external rule. You may be drawn into conversations about the future, plans that feel bigger than your current circumstances, or even a debate that tests your values. Your ideas carry weight, but how you communicate them determines their impact. Try to stay open to feedback. Sometimes the best insights come from unexpected voices. If technology, networking, or collaboration has been part of your recent focus, today offers a breakthrough moment. Something clicks, and you finally see how to move forward more efficiently. Emotionally, there's a subtle need for renewal. You've been in your head a lot lately, thinking about people, progress, and what truly fulfills you. The cosmic energy encourages grounding, not through routine, but through meaning. Surround yourself with people who spark genuine curiosity, not just convenience. A social event or online exchange might unexpectedly inspire you or connect you to someone influential. In love, honesty and space work better than over-explanation. Sometimes silence can show maturity. By nightfall, your creativity feels reawakened. A small idea that starts tonight could grow into something remarkable if you keep nurturing it over the next few weeks. Lucky colors: cyan, walnut, slate. Lucky numbers: 4, 22, 47.
Pisces.
Pisces, this day turns your focus inward on trust, emotional boundaries, and the subtle ties that shape your relationships. You may feel more sensitive than usual, picking up on other people's moods, even when they say nothing. This can either overwhelm or empower you, depending on how you channel it. The lesson today is discernment, knowing when to help, when to step back, and when to protect your peace. Someone's behavior might confuse you. Mixed signals, half answers, or distance. But before assuming the worst, take a moment to check in with your own expectations. Sometimes, your empathy can turn into projection, especially when you want clarity that others can't yet give. On the practical side, finances or shared responsibilities could demand attention. Don't rush through details. A small oversight could matter later. Creatively, inspiration strikes through emotion. A song, a dream, or a conversation could spark something profound. This is a day to observe more than act, to notice the emotional patterns that have been guiding you without awareness. By evening, solitude feels restorative rather than lonely. A journal entry, a quiet playlist, or time near water, even a long shower, could help you release the emotional static of the week. Trust that what's meant to unfold is already aligning, even if it's doing so in silence. Lucky colors: lilac, bronze, indigo. Lucky numbers: 3, 18, 40.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more daily star wisdom. Let me know your sign in the comments and how this day unfolds for you. I'll see you tomorrow for another celestial check-in. Thank you so much for watching.